Some of it is very disheartening. Some of it we're not going to understand. But I'll tell you what, God will reveal to us what He wants us to have. And I believe that as this first part, He wants us to understand that a person that proclaims to be a child of Christ is a forgiven person. And somebody that will go above and beyond what is expected for them. For all the family, for your loved ones, for your church family. Job didn't sit there and complain about having to do it. He wanted to do it so that they could be forgiven. And so I pray today that if you have that in your heart where you've been separated from your family or whatever, maybe you're just having some hard times, you're not getting along, you got holidays coming up, and this is a hard time of the year when you got families that are backbiting at each other and kind of barking across the fences. This is a hard time for you to be able to come together and enjoy what God had made. But I'm going to tell you, this is Thanksgiving. This is a time when we come together and give thanks unto God for all the wonderful things that we have. This is a time when we look upon, the greatness that He's given us, the roof over our head, the vehicles we drive, the food, the family, the love that we feel, our church that we're allowed to come to, all the things that we're thankful of. But how are we going to truly be thankful to God if we're in our mind trying to figure out what's the next attack we're going to do on a brother or sister? Or are they going to come after me? A lot of times we're sitting there thinking, if I go, so-and-so's going to say something. And if they do, what's going to happen. Because I'm not going to hold back anymore. So before we even get there, we're starting the war. Take it to God. Let's get rid of it. He can heal our families. And it only takes somebody making that movement of going to the Lord to get it started. We can't do it, but the Lord can. So I ask you today, would you pray for your family? Would you pray for those that you have strife against? Would you quit sitting back and saying, I wish somebody else would do something, and make that movement yourself? I want my family so bad to come to Christ. But I wouldn't surrender. And the Lord told me, He said, it's got to start right there. He said, you got to make the first move. And I did. And sure enough, He fulfilled His promise. Make that move. Quit holding back. Let's go ahead and have a song.